if he's at sales somewhere else. It was during a period that was very, very shitty for selling. Were people what was his success rate? Obviously 0% because he never sold, but how many people was he actually selling to? How many people came into the store to actually buy a phone? Because if you're not selling anything but no one's coming in, that's not your fault. I remember the same thing happened in the company that I was working for. They were trying to boost sales by offering a really kind of a dumb side deal. It was I think it was if you spend X amount of money on electronics, you'll get a $50 gift card, and our sales didn't increase. And it was mainly because it was such a shitty deal compared to everybody else, no one was coming in. Also, if you looked at the foot traffic at that time, it was an all-time low, so our sales matched that. But that doesn't matter to them. They're like, you're not doing enough to draw people into the department to sell. So what ended up happening was the manager would call in about 10 minutes before closing. This is pretty fucked up that this actually happened. 10 minutes before closing, call employees and be like, all right, we need $1,000 to meet our quota for the day. Buy something. Or he would even come in and buy something for $1,000. And then they would return it the next day. So as long as they were hitting that bare minimum, just to reach that, to get them off their ass. But they don't listen to that. They're just looking at the end number. Just because you set a quota doesn't mean you're going to hit that quota. He was desperate. And everyone deeply respected him and would do it because they knew that he was getting in such huge shit. And from what I heard, possibly he could get suspended or transferred to a lower store because he wasn't making sales. So people weren't doing this because they felt forced to by him. He was doing this as they're doing it kind of to be almost part of the team. It was really, really fucked up. But no one took it as he was a bad manager or anything like that. It was a really messed up situation. From what I remember, that person that was kind of pulling out these emails got let go because that's not the right way to conduct business. There were managers that were stressing out because they thought they were going to get fired, and people that were with the company for a very long time. All because they weren't hitting their quota during a very low period. So that's why I'd be skeptical. There's so many things like that happening in sales. It's really, really messed up. Oh, damn, he had 445 silver. Clean out the place. It is a mess. It is a huge mess. Hey, Turtle. How's it going, Turtle? A long time. Hope things are going well. Are these guys not evil? Oh, it looks like these guys are the babies that grew up. Infection, Saka got sick. Oh. We're pretty unlucky. Ordered food, what kind of food? So he can't carry his delicate chemical. So prisoner, we will convert you. But I really want in crafters. Social, annoying voice. Construction. Ooh. Moral guide. Convert. Oh wait. He is unwaveringly, so he's going to be, so we won't do anything with him. He will be our hemogen farm. Saka. Bio. Iron-willed and a cannibal, researcher and medic, and social. Convert. Nachos and a side of guacamole. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice, nice, nice. I'll be right back. One sec. Also, what? Also with Stephen, also with the question about the firing, I'm not surprised when it comes to that. I'm really not surprised at all. No, don't destroy your bed. I'm not surprised at all. I just really know there's a lot of bad managers out there and improper training, or zero training. So I feel like that's probably on the manager or the situation rather than the actual employee. Because a month is pretty quick to jump the gun there. But it's one of those things where he just knew the guy didn't have it. Oh, fuck. Didn't have it in him. Like there's a lot of companies that like will quit, like fire right away in a month. Like constructions, for example, if you get into construction and if you're caught not doing something all the time, even though you're brand new and you're like, oh, you're kind of like lost. If a ground super or like a site supervisor walks by and you're standing still doing nothing, a lot of times they'll be like, pack your bags, you're out. Like just for that split second of like not doing something, like there's so much on the line that there's like zero patience. They'll just be like, yeah, you're gone, and then they can just tell their higher ups, person didn't work out, they slow us down, and we need more people, hoping that that kind of like buys them some time. Cowering? What? Oh, okay. We need to kill these guys. Let's see here. Ever heard of BJ's, the restaurant? I haven't, but I know we had this conversation before. I don't think we have them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have them here. You have dessert. I had zucchini bread out of the oven. I haven't had zucchini bread. I thought they were local back home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have one. Blood loss severe. Dragonfly nose. Oh, fuck. Tend to him. double bet. Camel just destroyed a really good bed. Oh my god. Like a crazy good. The worst is when the play tells you, hey, we're going to fire you, but they give you a chance to quit, which they shouldn't, because then that person wouldn't qualify for unemployment. At least here, Kelly, if you volunteer quit, you don't qualify. Oh, yeah. I guess it's a... I think, well, it depends, because, it really depends, because, again, they shouldn't do this, but say if depends on why you're getting fired. So if they go, hey, we can't afford to have any more people, we're letting people go. If you want to quit, go ahead. Because then what they can do is if you've quit, you can get they can be like, hey, we'll give you a reference. So if you go try and get another job, then you can be like, hey, I have a reference. And then hopefully you find another job quick. But if you're in a position of unemployment, then then it kind of sucks. If you're unable to get a job. So it's like, it's kind of like they are doing 2 steps back with 1 step forward a little bit. Like they're kind of holding out an olive branch, but you're in that position because of them. Ooh, pardon me. It's hard because like the company I'm with now is the first company that actually fires people. My last company never did. But we fired a person after, I think, about a month. Yeah, it was a month, I think. But I will say he was useless.